Good morning, Tottenham fans. This is the fourth time now I've tried to make this video. Anything that could go wrong went wrong. There was no sound at first, then no internet connection, and then my microphone started to make funny noises. So hopefully in this one, it will be all right, but we'll see. If it is, if you're watching it, then it went well. So isn't it nice for me to come on and start talking about a Spurs victory? Yes, I've seen other channels already saying we were lucky. They should have won. If they put their scoring boots on, we would have lost this game. It's papering over the cracks, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. We won. And I'm going to enjoy victory because they're few and far between at the moment. And I just want to enjoy it. You know, in the first half, we went all out attack and played our usual attacking style football, got a couple of goals up, kept it till half time. You know, Hoffenheim pulled one back in the second half. We got it back to 3-1. And in the end, it was nervous. Hoffenheim had many chances. Yes, they did. I think they had 6 big chances. Spurs only had 8 chances, 5 on target, and scored 3 of them. So basically, Tottenham were more clinical, was the reason why Spurs won this game. It's just nice to talk about a win. It's, you know, Ange Postecoglou in the first half played his usual style, changed tactics in the second half, and played counter-attacking football. Now, if Ange is going to play attacking and defensive football in the second half and counter-attack, of course, Hoffenheim are going to have more chances because we're sitting off them. You can see fatigue going through the team again in the second half because obviously we haven't been able to rotate or anything. So, but it was really good to see that the tactics won the day in the end. They might not have, but they did. There was a silly penalty shout for Hoffenheim, and the referee actually gave it until VAR gave him some common sense. Austin came out to gather the ball. The striker went for the header. They both collided, which will always happen when you're both going for the ball. And he gave a penalty for it. It was a ridiculous decision. I'm glad it got overturned. Sonny got a couple of goals. I'm really happy for Sonny. Sonny looked very, very upset against Everton when all the fans were shouting abuse to him and his players and the manager. And it was nice for him to get a couple of goals today. Proper captain's performance. A much better performance from James Maddison today also. Normally, I criticise him for just spinning around all the time like Sonic the Hedgehog and not really going anywhere. But he actually, you know, done a lot better. And when Porro hit that perfect pass over to him, 50-yard pass over to him, and it can't be underestimated how good that touch was to take it away from the defender and away from the goalkeeper to give him enough space to lift it over the goalkeeper on a half volley was a brilliant touch and a brilliant finish. It was a superb goal all round. Brilliant set up by Porro, and Porro was doing a few of them yesterday. He's very, very dangerous when when he gets space and time to do them sort of passes. It was really nice to see that Ben Davies back. He's a solid defender. I like him. It's nice to have a centre back playing at centre back. I know he's supposed to be a left back, but I see him more as a centre back now. He's just a good role model, good person to have around in the team. We're playing counter-attacking football in the second half. Bergvall again done a very, very good performance in midfield. Bentancur looked a little bit rusty, but seemed to grow into the game. Richarlison looked a bit rusty coming back from injury, and he didn't grow into the game. He looked very fatigued, and when he came off, Lancashire done a good job covering for him when he came on. Archie Gray struggled a little bit at left back, but that's understandable. He's not a left back. He's not even a defender, but he seems to be playing there all season, doing all right. I thought he did an all right job. So all in all, you know, with not being able to rotate, with 10 players missing, Hoffenheim had 9 players missing, by the way. I have to point that out. We had 14 players missing. Sorry, they had 9 players missing. And so in that aspect, we're not being able to rotate really. Elise got his debut in midfield, run around a lot, didn't do much, but you know, he got a debut and it must have been brilliant for him. So congratulations to Elise in midfield. But yeah, it's just all in all, we won. We've got 1 foot now in the last 16. Can these cup competitions save our season? Because as much as some of you want Ange out the door as soon as possible, you have to admit, with all the injury problems we have, he's doing very, very well. We're one of two clubs in playing four competitions, by the way. We're one of two, sorry, one of two clubs playing in four competitions. So, and with the worst injury record in the league. So to be having 1 foot in the last 16 of the Europa League, we're taking a win to Anfield for a place in the cup final. We're still in the FA Cup just. And so, all those people that said, I don't care if we finish 15th as long as we win a trophy. Well, be careful what you wish for, because we are 15th and we're still in all the cups. So maybe Postecoglou is, concentrating more on the cups than he is the league. Maybe he wants to get this trophy drought out, put a bit of belief in these players, and then start thinking about working his way up the league. I think he did a similar thing with that Japanese Yokohama side. They were languishing around relegation, and then the next season they won the league. So, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I know it's a completely different league and all that sort of stuff. I know what you're talking about there. But can this save our season? If we did, like, you let me know in the comments, if we did win a trophy, but finish, let's say, 10th, I still think we won't finish near the relegation places. But let's say we finished around 10th and we won a trophy. What if we won two? It's not impossible. But can you imagine if we did? It would be the best season we've had in probably 20 years. So, like, probably longer than that. Like, if we won two trophies this season and we finished in the Premier League that wasn't in relegation spaces, it would still be the best season we've had probably in 40 years, winning two trophies in one season. So I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but, we're doing well in the cups at the moment. There's no reason at the moment to say we can't progress even further. I would back Tottenham to beat any of those teams in the Europa League, home and away, have playing two legs. Definitely. So you just never know in football. It could all turn around in the blink of an eye and everything would be rosy again. It can. Things can get better. We've got Leicester coming up the weekend. We're going to be very fatigued. We're not going to be able to rotate many players. So it's going to be a difficult one. But if we can get over the line and beat Leicester, and we're at home as well, then, that's 2 wins on the bounce. Confidence starts going through the players. Players are coming back now. We've got Romero coming back very soon. Van der Ven's coming back very soon. We've already got Davis back. So our centre-back issues are going to deplete. We're going to have centre-backs again. We need to sign a couple of players. We still need to sign the left back 100% because Udogi's out for a couple of months. So we definitely need to sign the left back. I know we've got Jed Spencer, but he needs a break as well. We probably need to sign a midfielder and a forward player. Just need three people to help us out, get through this, and then bring some players back as well. There's no reason then why we can't push forward this and have a really good second half of the season. It's going to be hard, and I could have a completely different tone again if we go to if we go play Leicester and we lose. Yeah, I know, but I need to concentrate on the positives. Otherwise, I will go insane because it's very, very stressful. Let's hope that Tottenham can just turn around this season. Can the Cups, give us that good season that we just want? It looks really bad at the moment, but that one trophy will just change the whole perspective of the season. And I just think it would push us on for seasons to come as well. Let me know in the comments what you think, and come on, you Spurs.